Alright, so is St Ives actually worth it? Yes, but only if you do it properly. Arrive at 9 a.m. and it feels calm, open, easy. You've got space on the sand, the water's clear, and you can actually take it in. Turn up at 1 p.m. and it's a completely different experience. So this isn't somewhere you just drift into, you need a plan. The biggest mistake people make is how they arrive. If you drive in late morning or early afternoon, especially in summer, it can be slow before you even reach the town. Traffic builds, car parks fill, and you're already starting under pressure. The easier option is the park and ride train from St Ives, just outside Hale. You park there, take a short about 10 to 15 minute train and arrive right near the centre. Trains run regularly in peak season. If it's summer, that's what I would do. If you're driving, get there before 9 and aim for the larger car parks on the edge. Places like Trenwith rather than trying to get into the centre, which is usually full for most of the day. There's also a shuttle bus from there into town, which is worth using. The walk back up is steeper than people expect. Once you're in St Ives, everything's close together. You've got beaches on both sides of the town, linked by narrow streets, so you're constantly moving between them. And there are smaller coves tucked in as well. There's also a grassy headland between the main beaches, known locally as the Island. That's one of the best spots to step away from the centre. Porthminster is the easiest beach, more open, better for swimming and generally calmer. Porthmeor is more exposed and more active. That's where people head for surfing and where you get that classic west-facing view in the evening. There's also Porthgwidden, smaller, more sheltered, and often a bit easier with younger kids if the main beaches feel hectic. And then you've got the centre, around the harbour and up through the Fore Street. That's where it gets tight, shops, galleries, people moving in both directions and everything narrowing as you go. It's also where pushchairs and wheelchairs can struggle. The cobbles and the narrow pavements make it harder than people expect. It's not flat either, expect slopes and steps as you move around. Timing is what decides whether it works or not. It's not just the time of day, it's the month as well. If I were choosing, I'd arrive between around 8:30 and 11, but in months like May or September you get that early morning feeling for much longer. In August you don't. So either go early or come later and stay into the evening. And the evening is worth it. Once the day visitors leave, the whole place feels much closer to what people expect when they think of St Ives. As for how long you spend here, I treat St Ives as a half-day place. A couple of practical things that catch people out. Some of the main beaches have dog restrictions in peak season. A small cove near the harbour is dog-friendly year-round if you need an option. If you're planning to swim, Porthmeor is usually lifeguarded from around Easter through to early November. But it's still worth checking exact coverage before you go. If the weather turns, head for the back streets and the galleries. It's one thing St Ives does better than most anywhere else in Cornwall. Food is another one. A lot of people try to eat around 1 p.m. in the centre. That's when you end up queuing and settling for whatever's available, and it often feels rushed and average for the price. If you want a proper sit-down meal in summer, it's worth booking ahead. Places along the harbour fill up quickly. Go earlier or later instead, before 12 or after about 2:30. And it's a much better experience. One quick thing that's very St Ives, pasties. If you're getting one, don't stand around the harbour front eating it. The seagulls are here are bold. They'll take it straight out of your hand if you're not paying attention. Grab it and move further up towards the island or over towards Porthgwidden. If you walk up onto the island, you'll get one of the best views in town, looking back over the harbour on one side and out across the Atlantic on the other. Or just go inside somewhere. Places like the Sloop Inn are great for that. Proper old pub with low beams. Feels like it hasn't changed in years. It's not cheap, but it's one of the few spots where the price actually feels like part of the experience. St Ives is expensive. Parking, food, accommodation. When you get the timing right though, it feels like everything's working in your favour. The beaches are right there. The town flows properly and you're not wasting time. One last small thing, signal can be patchy in the narrow lanes. And while most places take cards, it's worth having a bit of cash just in case. So who is this actually for? If it's your first time in Cornwall and you want somewhere well known, St Ives makes sense, as long as you're willing to plan it. you want something quieter and easier, look at Carbis Bay or head to Hale or Gwithian for more space. So how would I do it? Train in from St Ives, arrive before 10 and spend the morning there, and either leave around 3 o'clock or stay into the evening and head out once it clears. What I wouldn't do is turn up in the middle of the day and hope for the best. St Ives isn't overrated, but it is very easy to get it wrong. Get it right and it's exactly what people come to Cornwall for. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time, cheers you.